Hi, everybody. Welcome to Botanical Blessings. I'm Natalie. I'm going to talk tonight a little bit about doTERRA's new MetaPWR system that was introduced in September of 2022. This system was clinically studied to slow down the process of aging. So our medical world has done a wonderful job of increasing our lifespan. We're living a lot longer, but we aren't having the quality of life. As we get into those later years, we're finding that a lot of people are having mobility issues, cognitive decline, metabolic disease, cardiovascular disease, and also immune struggles, autoimmune struggles. So with this system, it's intended to slow those processes down so that our health span and our lifespan are more synonymous and we can live a more vital life right until the end. So the system can be basically broken down into three sections. So we'll take a quick overview and then we'll dive a little deeper. The first part of the system is made up of beadlets. These are MetaPWR beadlets and essential oil blend, soft gels, and the satiety gum. So all of these have an essential oil blend in them that targets fat within the fat cells. The second part of the system is the MetaPWR Assist, and it is intended to be taken with meals. There is an ingredient called mulberry leaf, and the extracts of the mulberry leaf slow down the sugar spikes in our system, which basically is what causes us to age. And the third part of the system is collagen. So collagen is actually such a hot product right now, and I'll dive a little deeper into the doTERRA collagen to explain why it seems to be such a good product. So let's go deeper. Okay. Um, Oops. All right, just back up a slide here. So here is the first part of the system that I spoke about, and we have the beadlets, soft gels, and gum, which are the different delivery systems for that essential oil blend. And you can see there that that blend is made up of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. And those oils have been studied, the combination of those oils have been studied and clinically proven to reduce the fat within our cells. So what doTERRA did was they experimented with different ratios of each of those oils. They did an experiment where they took human fat cells and they stimulated them so that there would be fat growth. And then they took three different formulations, one which is the former doTERRA Slim and Sassy formula, and then a second was just a formula with different ratios yet, and the third was the MetaPWR essential oil blend. And they applied those to subjects to see the results of how quickly it would burn the fat within the fat cells. And this is what they found. On the top left with the orange bars is the success rate of the Slim and Sassy metabolic blend. You can see the squares beneath show how much fat was reduced within the system. The purple is another formula of the blend, and it was moderately successful, not quite as successful as the Slim and Sassy. And then at the bottom in the yellow, we have the MetaPWR blend, which seems to show that the most effective way of burning it was within those ratios. So the MetaPWR blend was what was selected. The ratios of the MetaPWR blend was selected to be a part of the MetaPWR system. And I think it's important to just take a minute to acknowledge that reducing fat within the fat cells obviously has aesthetic value. But again, it's that visceral fat that causes so many health issues for us. Lots of studies indicate that the fat in the abdominal area leads to certain types of cancer, definitely cardiovascular, joint issues, and even dementia. So it's wonderful to be able to reduce that both from an aesthetic and from a health point of view. So moving into the second area of the system, we have the metabolic assist. So there is the mulberry leaf extract has certain enzymes in it, and those enzymes latch on to, or they slow down. The extract slows down the enzymes within our system that digest the carbohydrates. And they've done a study on this, which has shown that people who were on MetaPWR Assist for 1 week showed a 13% less sugar in their blood. And it's kind of important because those spikes that we have in blood sugar, they're kind of twofold. They for one thing, that's what causes the slump in the afternoon when you get super tired, like after dinner, because your blood sugar's gone up and then it's gone down, so it makes you tired. The MetaPWR Assist helps with that, helps with a sustained energy level throughout the day. But the other thing is that when you have those sugar spikes and valleys, that's what ages your system. And every time that happens, it interferes with optimal cell function. And basically, I know the analogy that they give in doTERRA over and over, but it's such a good analogy, so I'm going to use it too, is that it's like driving a car full speed, then hitting the brakes, full speed, then hitting the brakes. It's wear and tear on your vehicle. And it's the same thing with the sugar spikes and valleys. It's wear and tear on our bodies, and it ages us. So this product is intended to sustain energy and to reduce those spikes and valleys, leading to a healthier, more energetic lifestyle. And now onto the collagen. So this is the collagen within doTERRA. And so, people love collagen because it's what gives you nice skin, nice hair, nice fingernails. So there's the beauty aspect of collagen, but also on the other side, collagen is what makes pretty well all our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, all of those things work smoothly, keeps the mobility going, and it's just a wonderful product for both strength and beauty. So what's different about this collagen? It's, for one thing, it has 9 different types of collagen in it, and that's fairly significant because from my understanding, the industry standard is 1 to 2 types of collagen. So when you can have 9 types, in fact, I was even listening to one of my people that I love to listen to, Dr. Axe, and he was talking about a collagen blend that he prefers, and he was saying that it had 5 types. And I kind of had to say, that's awesome, because doTERRA has 9. So when you have the 9 different types of collagen, you are, reflecting a little bit more of the natural environment in the body with your supplementation. Your supplementation is reflecting that natural body, because we naturally produce 28 different types of collagen. So if we're supplementing with more variety, then we're being more reflective and more sensitive, or more encompassing of the whole body system. Cortisol decreases as we age. So this type of supplementation, that's why this is so important and why it's so popular now. We want to keep that up so that we continue to have strength and beauty. The interesting thing also that we must note about the doTERRA collagen is that it has 70% peptide value in it. And again, the industry level, from what I understand, is 15 to 35%. This is significant because that added peptide level in the doTERRA collagen makes it more easily absorbed in the body. Those peptides are like amino acids that help to break down the proteins, break down the collagen. And with that process of it breaking down, it becomes more bioavailable and we're able to absorb it better. That's a big plus. So it's 12 times more absorbable than many of the collagens on the market. And I think we can be proud of our doTERRA collagen too, because there's no glyphosates in it. Many of them do have glyphosates in it, and that glyphosates, basically it's a weed killer. And the doTERRA collagen can say easily that there's no glyphosates. There is no GMO, no dairy, soy, gluten, preservatives, or no artificial sweeteners. So cortisol is an issue for a lot of us, because when we undergo any type of stress, our cortisol is like a stress hormone, and goodness knows there's a lot of stress in a lot of people for our lives. When you have under stress, your cortisol levels strike, and this collagen serves to meet that stress and to decrease the amount of cortisol in our system. So the cortisol, when that stress hormone is intended to get us through a crisis, but the problem is that when we have that sustained higher level, our body is constantly in crisis mode, and it makes us hungry. We want to eat more. We are drawn to sugary foods and fat foods. And secondly, when we have sustained stress and sustained high cortisol levels, our sleep cycles are out of whack and we cannot sleep properly. So when we can boost the collagen levels, we're actually decreasing the effects of stress within the body. So essentially, that is the MetaPWR system. Three-pronged, three-pronged. Collagen, reducing the fat within the cells, and balancing out those glucose and sugar spikes, all heading toward a lot less aging and a longer, more vital life right into our golden years. As always, thank you for spending time with me. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you again as we talk about more tips on health and beauty at Botanical Lessons. Thank you so much. Bye for now.